and everyone present here. A warm welcome to all of you today's interpretation session. So now let's start our today's session. What secret teaching did Lord Krishna want Arjun to grasp that would make men truly wise and enable him to accomplish his mission in life? Purushottam is a supreme person who is the Lord and the supreme spirit, the supreme self-permanent, all of creation. On behalf of the Gita Pariwar, I welcome you all to discover what is the 15th chapter Purushottam Yoga has got to unveil. Let's begin the session. So before begin the session, I bow in the feet of Lord Krishna and taking blessings from Param Pujya Swami Shri Govind Dev Giriji Maharaj. Now, it's time for prayer. So for prayer, I would like to call Swapnila Panditji. She's from, Swapnila Shrikant Pandit Didiji. Yes, she is retired teacher and she has joined Gita Pariwar in 2021. She's cleared his Gita Jigyasu and Gita Pathak exams. Now she is giving her seva as a trainer in the Gita Pariwar. Please welcome Didi.
Vasudeva Sutan Devam Kansachanuramardanam Devaki Paramanandam Krishna Vande Jagadgurum Shri Krishna Vande Jagadgurum. Jai Shri Krishna. Again, na?
Thank you so much, Didi, for this beautiful prayer. Now it's time for Deep Prajwalana. So for Deep Prajwalana, I would like to call Sarvesh Kanchan Patel ji. She's from Alibag, Maharashtra, and she has joined Gita Pariwar in September 2024. She is giving her seva as a technical assistant. Please welcome Didi.
निषिद्धैरप्येभिर्लुलितमकरन्दो मधुकरैः करैरिन्दोरन्तश्छुरित इव सम्भिन्नमुकुलः विधत्तां सिद्धिन्नो नयन प्रकीर्णः पुष्पाणां हरिचरणयोरञ्जलिरयम् शरदिन्दुनिभां शुभ्रवस्त्रैरलङ्कृतां कलहंसकृतावासां वरदां शारदां नुमः.
Now, I want to tell you all that today at 8:30 p.m., we have our Gita Sevi program. So this is reminder to all of you. Please do not miss this opportunity because it's time to serve for Gita Pariwar. And I think we should give Guru Dakshina to Gita Pariwar. And this is the best way to give Guru Dakshina to Gita Pariwar. So please do not miss the Gita Sevi program, that is 8:30 p.m. today. Now, it's time for Vivechana. So our speaker today is Gita PRAVÍNA, Gita Vrati, Rupal Shukla Didi. Rupal Didi is a disciple of Param Pujya Swamiji Shri Govind Dev Giriji Maharaj and has been associated with Gita Pariwar for the last 10 years from a very young age. She has a degree in Acharya Advaita Vedanta from Chinmaya Vishwavidyapeeth, Kochi. And Rupal Didi is also the program coordinator for online Geeta classes. She is leading the literature team in the Geeta Pariwar and also playing an important role in many other services. Rupal Didi has participated in one special program in the examination that is in the Vedanta and other Sankhya Yoga philosophy also. And Vyakyarta is the traditional method of Shastrat. We should know about this. And all these are in the Sanskrit. So Didi has secured first position in Vedanta and the best Vyakyakarta award among the students of entire India, the whole nation. She has also secured first prize in the speech given on Lord Shankaracharya. And this is my privilege to introduce her. This is my privilege to introduce her. So Rupa Didi, she is the youngest one. So she is our inspiration also. So Rupa Didi, it is my privilege and pride to welcome you. Jai Shri Krishna, Pranam Didi.
Jai Shri Krishna. Thank you for the beautiful introduction. Let's begin today's session with the prayer. Sada Shiva Samadham Shankaracharya Madhyamam Asmadacharya Paryantam Vande Guru Paramparam Vande Guru Paramparam. Jai Shri Krishna. We already seen 12th chapter Purvardha and Uttarardha by Kavita Didi, and again 15th chapter Purvardha, the first half. And now we are going to see 15th chapter second half. Last session we enjoyed a lot because there was a philosophy told by the Lord, how this world is created, how the soul is, how the Param Dham of Lord, His place. So like this, we seen everything and how to get that place, Nirmana Moha Chitsanga. Like this, we seen everything. So now Lord is going to tell about something about Atman and himself. Lord is telling everything, whatever we need to understand. He is not focusing on short-term goals. He is focusing on long-term goals. Whenever we will go anywhere, we will go in life. So what we will need? Yes, we should know about our Hinduism. What is our concept? How our soul is. We are not telling like this, yes, you rest in peace or something. No, we are not telling that. We are telling you should get the moksha. You will not get peace anywhere, because this Atman is not taking that peace in inside the soul. Or no, this soul will go and getting another birth, or it will be getting that swarga, and after that after Traividya Mam Soma Puta Papa Yadistva Swargatim Prarthayante. Te Punyamasadya Surendra Lokam Ashnanti Divyan Dividev Bhogan. How many Punya karmas we have done, we will be getting that Swarga depending on that. And after that, Tetam Bhuktva Swargalokam Vishalam Kshine Punye Martyalokam Vishanti Evantrai Dharma Manuprapanna Gata Gatang Kama Kama Labhante. So, Tetam Bhuktva Sargulokam Vishalam, they will be enjoying that Sargulokam. Kshine Punyam Martyalokam Vishanti. After their account balance is finished, they need to come back on this earth again. So, there are three conditions. We will be enjoying that Swarga, or we will be getting that next birth immediately, or we will be getting that Moksha. So, Atma will be in any form, or Moksha Kaivalya, getting that Almighty, getting that Supreme Lord. So, this is the stage of Atman. So, we are so fortunate, we are so blessed that because of Geeta Pariwar, we are getting this chance to learn Geeta, to spread the knowledge of Geeta. and Lord is giving chance. Lord only gives chance. It depends on us that how we are utilizing that opportunity. Yes, we got this chance to learn Gita. Now, whether I'm following that Alasya Pramada and okay, I will leave after L1, okay, now I don't have time. 40 minutes class. And in starting, we were thinking, yes, I will join just 1-2 days and I will see. If not, I will leave. No, we should be connected. Even I'm not liking it, it is for my welfare. I should follow this. I should have this in my life. So I should be connected every time. So after completing L1, level 1, we are so confident that we can complete this journey, Gita journey, completing 18 chapters. Some people must have thought that I will be Gita Vrati because you have got that leaflet. Yes, there is a written Gita Jigyasu, Gita Patha, Gita Pathik, and then Gita Vrati exam, all the exams. Exam is always optional, but it is to analyze ourselves. How much I have learned, how I am walking on this path. So these, to analyze ourselves, exam is important. And whenever we memorize the shloka, even 1-2 shloka, even 1 chapter, 2 chapters, something is better than nothing. I can't memorize at all. In the starting, we were thinking, I can't chant Gita perfectly. I can't chant very well. We were thinking. Now, we see, when we are sitting in the class, we are seeing how we are enjoying those shlokas, how we are chanting it. We are so confident about it. Same happens here. Confidence is important. Yes, I can memorize because we have seen the people in Gita Pariwar, 93-year-old, and they gave Gita Vrati, they gave Gita Pathik exam, 12 chapter, memorizing 6 chapter, Gita Pathak, memorizing 3 chapter, Gita Jigyasu. There are so many. So age is never a barrier in our path. So try to memorize the shloka because we don't know what is going to happen in the next moment. We are never sure about it. Whatever will happen, Gita will be with me. And I will be remembering those shlokas. I can't hold the book, but I will be chanting the shlokas in my mind because I have memorized it. So we should memorize this, try to memorize the shloka, not like compulsorily, but it is for us only. We will be enjoying at any situation, anywhere we can just chant the shlokas because I have all the shlokas in my mind. So yes, start learning Gita, start memorizing Gita, and start applying Gita. How to apply? So not complete Gita will come together and transforming ourselves. No, this is not going to happen. What we need to do, we should just take one principle. Practice for 1 week, then 2 weeks, then 3 weeks, then 1 month, and then practice for 6 months and 1 year. That will come in our lives. So taking small principles from Gita, so okay, I will not be sad in this week. I will be happy all the time. Karmanyavadikaraste. For 1 week, whatever I will do, I will not think of the result and I will not get that sadness or the happiness with seeing that result. So I will be following that. So just take one principle and try to apply that in our lives. So 1 principle, 1 week practice. Then if we are thinking that, yes, I can continue. Why to leave? Then when that principle becomes your habit, then take next one. Start. When we are, surroundings helps us so much. When we are listening so much, we are thinking of that Gita. When we are coming in this interpretation sessions, we are seeing what is the meaning of this, what is the tatparya, what is the essence of this. We will be getting that automatically. We don't need to apply. That will be applied later on in our lives. So just keep going on this path. Just keep following. Just keep telling ourselves that, yes, Lord has chosen me, so I have to do it. I can do it. Never ever go in the net of that mind. Mind will want to catch you. That okay, you should leave. No, never listen of the mind. Always listen your intellect. intellect, that buddhi is always giving you right what to do. Nishchayatmika buddhi in our scriptures, and sankalpa vikalpatmaka manaha. So mind always gives option, sankalpa vikalpa. This is right, this is wrong, and always patmika, nishchayatmika buddhi. What is good for you, buddhi will be telling. And man, okay, you should do this, you love this. So Shreyas is the dharma of mind. Prayas. What you want. And Shreyas, what you need, what is good for us. This is the dharma of buddhi. So yes, seeing these things and talking about something, we should move on to the 9th shloka. In the starting 8 shlokas, we already seen that how that soul leaves a body and gets another form. So we should not be confused here that the soul is leaving this body, and if it will be born in America, I will be born in America. So how soul is going from through the boat or through the aeroplane, or how it is going? No, we should not think of that, because whatever we think according to this laukika buddhi. What we are saying, this is laukika. But Lord is telling us to think everything with alaukika drishti. It means not with the limited mind. Lord is telling the concept. Atma is not going from here to America and taking some yantra. No, not like that. Because when this body dies, that soul, it will be born at some place. By seeing that water, I can't say the drop is here. But the drop is made up of that water only. But when the water is in front of me, I can't say this is drop. No. So that concept applies here. This time we are Jivatma. We are that drop. And after dying, we will be that. The same, Paramatma. So, Lord told Shariram yadavapnoti yachapyutkramati ishvaraha grihitvaitani sayyati vayurgandha nivashayat. Lord told that how you are living this body, Shariram yadavapnoti, how you will get utkramati, how you will leave this body, and how you will avapnoti, you will get another form. Yachapyutkramati grihitva etani sanyati vayurgandha nivashayat. We should not be confused that the soul will be stuck with these. We say prarabdha, sanchit karma, and all these kriyamana. So that is not. We are that prarabdha, that all the karmas and the punyas, papas, all are not stuck with that soul. These are not the dharmas, not the attributes of that soul. But the soul is carrying it as the wind carries all this smell and fragrance. Same as the soul carries this from one body to another one. It is not stuck. These are not the dharmas of Atma, because Atma is nirdharmaka. Remember that 3rd shloka of 12th chapter? Ye tvaksharamanirdesyam avyaktam paryupasate sarvatra gamachintyancha kutasthamachalan dhruvam. So that is that Paramatma. So this was 8th shloka. Now we are moving on to the 9th shloka. Let's see. Shrutran chakshusprshanam cha rasanam dhranameva cha adhisthaya manaschayam vishayanupasevate. Now something more about this Jivatma, this one soul. So Lord is telling this Jivatma, Jivatma is Vyashti, we all are. That is Jivatma. Paramatma is that Supreme Lord, that Almighty. So we are Jivatma. So Lord is telling here, Shrutram Chakshu Sparshanam Charasanam Ghranam Adhishthaya Manaschayam. This Jivatma does not enjoy all the objects of the senses directly. But how it enjoys? So, the concept, one same concept is being told in 9th chapter by the Lord. He is telling He is not the creator of this world. Not directly actually. He is the creator, but he is not the doer. He is not doing that. He is presiding over the Prakriti. And Prakriti is creating this Maya, this Prapancha, this word, everything. So Prakriti is there. So Prakriti is creating and he is the Adhyaksha. He is the president there. He is the owner of that. So he is telling that one. Again here he is telling, this Jivatma does not enjoy all the objects of senses directly. But it is pervading over the Mana, and Mana is enjoying all the Indriyas objects. So all the Indriyas, which Indriyas? So there are 10 Indriyas. Shrotrendriya and Karmendriyani and Jnanendriyani, the senses of action and senses of knowledge. But Lord told here the senses of knowledge, that ears, skin, eyes, tongue and nose. Shrotram, Chakshuhu. Shrotram means ears, Chakshuhu, eyes. Sparshanam, that organ of touch. Rasanam, that organ of taste. Dhranam, that organ of smell, that nose. Dhranam. So these indriyas. So how Jivatma enjoys all the objects? I will be seeing something, but Jivatma is, I love that. I'm enjoying that, seeing something. So Jivatma is not directly enjoying, but Mana is enjoying. Even I am eating food, but I am loving to watch the movie on television. My Mana is with my Chakshurendriya. So I just remember what I have seen in television. I will not be remembering what I am eating. And after finishing that food, if my mother asks me, how was it? Oh, now what to tell? I don't know what I have eaten just now. So that happened because Mana was not with Rasanendriya, what I was eating. Manas with was my Chakshurendriya. So what I was watching. So Mana is important to enjoy all the objects of the senses. So the same concept here. Upasevate, enjoys. Vishayan, the objects of the senses. Adhisthaya manaha, adhisthaya, pervading over the Mana. It enjoys all the objects of all the senses. This is 9th shloka. So because Mana is enjoying, what happens? Whatever I see and whatever I love to see, whatever I love to hear, whatever I love to touch, whatever I love to eat, whatever I love to smell. So all these things, all these samskaras means before I born. In previous births, whatever I have done, whatever my habits was, that becomes samskara in this birth. And so about that after birth, because of my surroundings, what nature I get, that is Swabhava. So, samskara. After, when the soul leaves this body, that Mana will having all the samskaras. That's why if I born in next birth, I will be having those samskaras in micro form, not the physical form, micro form, very micro. So Chakshurendriya, all the objects of all the senses will go in the micro form. So that is samskara. Whatever punya I have done, whatever papa I have done. So every dharma, adharma, everything will be going in the micro form in next body. So this is one thing. That's why in 8th chapter, 5th shloka, the Lord says, Antakale chamame vasmaran mukva kalevaram yah prayati samadbhavam yati nastyatra samshayaha. He is telling, when you are dying at that moment, whatever you will remember, you will be getting that birth only in next birth. So see how merciful the Lord is. Whatever we are thinking and whatever we want, at the moment of ending this life, when we are dying, Lord is telling whatever you have done in your entire life, that doesn't matter. You will be getting what you wish at the moment of dying. So this is Lord telling. That's why whatever we remember at the moment of dying, now we must be thinking, whatever I will do in this birth doesn't matter. Okay, I will do all the papas, but at the moment of, I will remember Ram, and I will remember that Lord, so I will getting that moksha and I will be getting good birth. No, that is not gonna happen. Whatever we do in our entire life, I will be remembering that only. Nothing else will come in my mind. Even I think at this moment I am dying and I will remember the Lord. No, that is never gonna happen. Whatever I have done in my entire of the life, that only comes in my mind at the moment of dying. So that's why if I love mango and when I'm dying, I remember the mango. Lord tells, yes, I am merciful one. I will be making you that bomb inside that mango. You eat mango for your life. I don't want to leave my home. Yes, I love this house. This is my home. Lord will say, okay, you get stuck with this home. Don't leave it. He makes us lizard. You stay in that home only. For getting birth in that and dying in that. So getting stuck. So whatever we remember, whatever we think when we are dying, we will get that birth. You love so many. Yes, I love my children, my two children or one child. I was remembering all my children. So in next birth, okay, you be dog or you be something else, getting 6, 7 at a time. So like this, whatever we think, Lord makes us that only. Now he is telling, let's see the 10th shloka. Utkramantam sitam vapi bhunjanam vagunanvitam vimudhananupashyanti pashyanti jnana chakshushaha. He is telling utkramantam sthitam va api bhunjanam va gunanvitam vimudha na anupashyanti pashyanti jnana chakshushaha. It means vimudha na anupashyanti. The deluded person cannot see. What he can't see? Utkramantam. When the soul leaves, departing from this body. Sthitam. The soul is staying in this body. Bhunjanam, this soul is enjoying all the objects. Maguranvitam, united with the gunas. Gunas we already seen in starting. Sattva guna, Rajo guna, Tamo guna. All the gunas are always connected with us. Whatever I am doing, it will be nourished by Sattva guna or Rajo guna or Tamo guna. So any one guna will be with me. Whatever I am doing, all my actions are according to my guna. So united with gunas, Bhunjanama guranvitam vimodhaha nanu pashyanti. Pashyanti jnana chakshusha, who is having the eyes of knowledge. Jnana chakshusha, who understand these saints, the great Mahapurusha, the great scholars, they can understand. Yes, he is not doing, he is not the doer. The Atman is staying, that Jivatma is staying in him or her. That is enjoying. Yes, now someone is dying, that person will not be crying. Yes, that is loka vyavahara, so we need to do that. But if we have that sthiti, we will not be crying. We are not feeling like someone has died. Because that jnana chakshusha, that yogi person, that who is having eyes of knowledge, that person sees, yes, the soul has departed from this body. This person has not died. This person will be getting another birth. And when someone born, we are so happy. Yes, someone has born at my home. No, this body, this soul has got some body. And when we are so happy, we think, yes, this is my happiness. This is ultimate happiness of my life. This is not ultimate happiness of my life. The Jnana Chakshusha that yogi sees, yes, now he is enjoying all the objects. So Jnana Chakshusha can see all these things. Who that person sees, this person is not doing, this body is not doing, but the Jivatma is doing here. He is enjoying, he is departing, he is staying, so everything he sees. Now let's see the 11th shloka. Yatanto yoginashainam pasyantyatmanyavasthitam yatanto pyakritatmano nainam pasyantyachetasaha. Because when we are leaving the body, And this is just a life of char din ki chandni fir andheri raat, we say. So why to get so much connected with this body? This body is not mine, the children is not mine, no one is of mine. Mere tu girdhar gopal do suno, no, I am only of Lord and Lord is of mine. That feeling. And everything will be, this will pass away, this is not gonna stay everywhere forever. No, this will not stay. There's one very beautiful bhajan. Reman ye do din ka mela rahega, kayam na jag ka jhamela rahega. Reman ye do din ka mela rahega, kayam na jag ka jhamela rahega. This will not be at always, for every time. No. Reman ye 2 दिन का मेला रहेगा. This will be just for 2 days. 2 days means for a short time, not for everywhere. So why you are thinking this board exams are my life? Then I got failed or I got less marks. I expected 98%. I got 90%. So I will be attempting suicide or something. No. This is just one. 2 दिन का मेला रहेगा. कायम ना जग का जमेला. This will not be at next moment. This will pass away. In my business, I got lost in my business. So I am thinking, no, now nothing can be done. Lord has given me so much power, this body to face everything. Why I get depressed? Why I get that stress? I am thinking, no, nothing can be done now. No. When all the doors are closed, there will be one door open for you. To get that solution, when we have belief in GÍTA, we can search solution in GÍTA. Now what I should do? Whenever Gandhiji gets upset or he thinks anything, he used to tell that I go in the lap of that GÍTA Mata. He used to believe that. So GÍTA is our mother. GÍTA is not just a scripture. GÍTA is not just a granth. GÍTA Mata, GÍTA is our mother. Whenever we are sad, we are not getting the solution, where we are not able to think anything, we can just go to GÍTA. Yes. Now you tell me what to do. We must will be getting that solution. We have someone to listen us, everyone. We have someone to guide us every time. Have someone, that is GÍTA. We should make GÍTA as our base of our life. तो यतन्तो योगिनश्चैनं पश्यन्त्यात्मन्यवस्थितं यतन्तोऽप्यकृतात्मानो नैनं पश्यन्त्यचेतसः. Here the Lord is telling these striving yogins who are yatanto yoginah cha enam pashyanti. The yogins, striving yogins means who behold him dwelling in this self. Yatanto yoginah shainam pashyanti atmani avasthitam. They can see, they dwell in the self, but the yatanto yoginah shainam pashyanti atmani avasthitam. They dwell in this self, these striving yogins, but yatantopi akritatmanaha, the unrefined mind people, they even strive to get the Lord. They even strive to see that Lord. They even strive to know that. They will not be able to, because they have not refined their mind. As even you have a mirror. If it is not clean, can we see ourselves clearly? No, there are so many the disturbances. The dust is there, or some curtain is there, or something is there. That's why I can't see myself clearly. That dust is, that disturbance should go off. No, until that disturbance is there, I can't see myself clearly. Because there are two concepts, samajatiya and vijatiya. So sajatiya is when Brahman is, that Almighty is Shuddha Buddha Mukta Satya Subhava Satchidananda Rupa, like this. Completely pure, Vishuddha. No vikar is there, no disturbance, no dust, nothing is there. Completely pure. And Jivatma, we know ourselves very well. We have so many vikaras, kama, krodha, lobha, moha, ahankar, we have everything. So akritatmanaha, we have not cleared ourselves yet. So even we want to see, yes, we are sitting in this age and we are listening, we want to know that Lord. But we will not be able to because we have not refined ourselves. If we just take an example, if we have one glass milk and in another glass also milk, if I mix that milk in another glass, that will be pure? Yes, that will be pure. If I take one glass milk and a half glass of water or one glass water, if I mix that, that is pure water, mineral water. If I mix that, will that be pure? No, that will not be pure. Even we are mixing mineral water, I have good qualities. Even I have one bad or something is there, disturbance is there, that cannot be called pure. To know that Almighty, to know that Supreme Lord, we need that Vishuddha Antahakarana. When the disturbance has gone, Sajatiya, I am also Vishuddha, you are also Vishuddha. Then Aham Brahmasmi Tattvamasi, I can know that concept. I can understand this. I can see, as Lord will tell in 15th shloka, He is sitting in everyone's heart. Because Vishuddha Antahakarana is Sajatiya. Even Vijatiya, the water I will mix in this milk, even mineral water, that is not pure. So that happens here. That is telling, even yogins, striving yogins can see it clearly, but the akritatmana, the undefined minds, even they are striving to get it, they cannot see that. This is 11th. Let's see the 12th shloka. Before that, in our Upanishads also there is one Shanti mantra. Om Purnamidah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. So just take Purna as 0. Even 0 minus 0 is 0, 0 plus 0 is 0, 0 divided by 0 is 0, 0 multiplied by 0 is 0. So everywhere that Supreme Lord is there. Nothing other than this. That's why one Shire says that. जब कुछ था तो खुदा था, जब कुछ ना होता तो खुदा होता, डूबो या मुश्क होने ने, न मैं होता तो खुदा होता. Very beautiful to understand this concept. खुदा is just Supreme Lord. So, जब कुछ था, तो that Supreme Lord was there. When nothing was there, Sadeva Somedam Agrasit, that time also Upanishad Shruti says in Vedas. In Vedas, whatever is written, that is called Shruti. In Upanishads also, that is Shruti only. So, whatever Shruti says, that is Pramana. So, Sadeva Somedam Agrasit, that time also this Supreme Lord was there. Kuch na hota to khuda hota. If there is nothing, then also Lord. Dubo ya mushko hone ne. If I am human being, I am having this body. Dubo ya mushko. I am not. I don't want to be this because I want that Lord Sarupa only. So dubo ya mushko ne. Na main hota to khuda hota. If I am not there, the soul is that Paramatma only. That soul, that Almighty soul only. So this is the concept. Don't have any vikar. Leave everything. Just what Lord wants for us, we should try to get that. Let's see the 12th shloka. Yadaditya gatan tejo jagad bhasayate khilam yachandramasi yachagno tat tejo vidhimamakam. Lord is telling now a different concept here now. Connected with that, with the Srishti Krama, the cycle of this world, but he is going to tell himself from the macro to micro. We will be enjoying this. Macro to micro he will be going. From sun, he will be entering in our body and creating our body, creating our cells. So how he is going to see? Tell, let's see. Yad aditya gatan tejo. The light of that sun. Yad aditya gatam. means this light of that sun. Gatam tejaha. Tejaha means that light. Consider that light. So this light of that sun. Yet Yadaditya gatam tejo jagat bhasayate khilam. This word is enlightened with that light of sun only. Yet chandramasi, and also the light of moon. Yet cha agnau, and the light of that fire. Tattejo vidhimamakam. Why Lord taken only 3 examples? Because the main source of this light are 3 only: sun, moon and fire here. So Lord taken all 3 and he is telling, you are seeing everywhere light, no? You are thinking that yes, the fire is having its own light, sun. No. Whatever light they are having, that is of mine. Tat tejo. Yadaditya gatam tejaha and chandramasi and chagno. Everywhere you understand tat tejo vidhi mamakam. Vidhi means you understand that teja, that light as of mine. That is my only. Now in 13th shloka. Gama vishya bhutani dharayamyahamojasa pushnami chaushadhi sarva somo bhutva rasatmakaha. He is telling in that shloka, now you see, first he taken sun, then the moon, then the fire. Now he is coming to the Prithvi, entering in the Prithvi, entering in the Gam Avishya. Gam is the name of Prithvi. Gama Avishya cha bhutani dharayami. It means he enters in this earth and upholds all the beings. Dharayami aham. And how it upholds? Ojasa. He illumines the whole world, and he is telling, I uphold all the beings by my strength, that Ojasa, by my power. Pushnami cha ushadhihi. Pushnami cha ushadhihi sarvaha. I nourish everyone with aushadhihi, with all the herbs. Somo bhutva rasatmakaha, being somarasa. Why he is considering this soma, that Lord is being the soma and he is upholding all the world with these aushadhis. Aushadhi means all the herbs, all the vanaspati, all the trees. These are the herbs. So that is aushadhihi, and another is somarasa. What is somarasa is? There is Soma Valli, it is called. What is Soma Valli? This is a plant. Means that that works according to the sun, according to the moon. Soma means that moon. So Soma Rasa means the juice of not that moon, but of that plant which is working according to that moon. How it happens? So it starts when the moon is complete. That day, the Somavalli will be having Somalata, sorry, not Somavalli, Somalata. Somalata will be having all the 15 leaves. And as the moon is decreasing, one, and 15th day, complete black. Every day, the Somalata will be leaving 1 leaf, then 14, then 1 again, then 13, then. So according to Chandra Kalas, the Somalata works. And then Amavasya, it will not be having any leaf, and on Purnima it will be having all 15 leaves. So it works according to Chandrakala. And also earlier in previous days, all the rishis, all the saints, they used to have the Havan and so many Anushtanas for 2-3 months. So there is a concept in some specific yagas, they have not to eat anything in between the yaga. So for 1 month or 2 months or 3 months, even for the 6 months, they are performing that Anushtana, they are performing that yaga. So they will not be eating anything, they will not be drinking anything. So the Somarasa is very special. If we drink that, they used to drink that, so they will not need anything to eat or drink for months. So that is Somarasa, the power of Somarasa, the strength of that Somarasa. That's what Lord is telling. Being that Somarasa, being all the Aushadhi, I uphold all the word, entering in this Prithvi. So he entered in the Prithvi, and Aushadhi, all the trees and all the plants, all the vanaspati. Now let's see now what is next coming for us. Let's see the 14th shloka. Aham vaishvanaro bhutva praninam dehamashritah pranapan samayuktah pachamyannan chaturvidham. Now he is telling aham vaishvanaro bhutva. This Jataragni is called Vaishvanara. Jataragni means which the fire digests our food. So that Aham Vaishvanaro Bhutva, that is called Vaishvanara. Vaishvanaro Bhutva, being that Vaishvanara, Praninam Deham Ashritaha, and entering in our body. First sun, then moon, then fire, then Prithvi, then all the trees. Now he entered into our body, inside the body. So, being Vaishvanara, residing in the bodies of the creatures, Aham Vaishvanaro Bhutva Praninam Dehamashritah Prana Pan Samayuktah Pachamyannam. As in the association of Prana and Apana, that Prana is also important for our body, and Apana is also one type of air only. Inside our body, we have Prana, Apana, Udana, Samana, Vyana. 5 types of airs. So everything is having some other words, some specific words. So prana is the main one. Urdhvam tishtati means in our minds and upside. That prana is there. So association with that prana. When the prana is stopped, that means that air has gone from our body. So prana, association with the prana and apana. I digest 4 kinds of food. Pachamyannam chaturvidham. Food is of 4 kinds. So Lord is telling you don't understand that I am digesting one kind of food and other foods something else is digesting. No, I am only digesting all the 4 kinds of food. That is in Hindi, that is bhakshya bhoja. Not in Hindi actually, that is in our scriptures. Bhajya bhojya leha and chosya. That is masticating, swallowing, and licking and sucking. By licking something, by sucking something, by swallowing something, and by masticating. So that is 4 kind of food is there. And Lord is telling he is entering in our bodies and he is digesting all kinds of food. So now from the sun, moon, and fire, then he entered in the Prithvi, in this earth, then entering in all these herbs, and he entered into our body and digesting our food. Why he is telling that he digests our food? Because our body is made up of that anna, annam vai brahma. In our scriptures, in our Upanishads, it is written that annam vai brahma. The food is only that brahma. Why that food is brahma? Because we are alive because of that food only. Annam vai brahma. The prana, this life, that prana is made up of water. There is one concept in Upanishad, no need to understand, just I am telling here for reference. The prana is made up of jala. So I will not be eating anything for 10 days, 15 days, but I will be alive. Because the prana is there. I am drinking water. I am keep drinking water, I will be alive. I leave drinking water, then I will be died. Because prana is not getting the power from jala. So prana needs that jala. And the mind, that needs that anna. If I don't eat for 10 days, I will be losing my memory. Whatever I know, whatever knowledge I have gained, whatever I have, I will be forgetting everything. So that is because of that anna. That happens. So annam by Brahma. Lord is telling, I digest all kinds of food. Because from the food, the juice, and from the juice, that blood, from that blood, that bone, and from that bone, that virya, then from virya, the oja, from the oja, that teja. So this is the concept. That's why he's telling oja, teja. First is that rasa, rakta, mamsa, majja, asthi, virya, oja, teja. These are the things here. So Lord is telling that teja, you are seeing some saints and you are thinking, oh, you are thinking like do pranams to them. So that is what they eat. It depends on their food. I will be eating all daily junk foods and drinking that Pepsi and all Coca-Cola. So I will not be getting that teja because that is not sattvic food. That food is not giving that teja to me. That is just waste. That is ruining my body. Whatever makes me healthy, that food, that sattvic food will be getting teja. So what I eat, that reflects in my body. From the rasa, the rakta, the blood, the mamsa, the flesh, all the things are, this is the process. That's why this body is created, made up of that, from that food. I am sustaining because of that food. My body is eating. That's the Lord is saying 4 types of food. This is the reference here. Now, very beautiful shloka. I actually personally love this shloka so much, and so many saints refer this shloka. So let's see what is there. Sarvasya chaham hridi sannivishto mattasmritir jnanamapohanancha vedaishcha sarvairahameva vidyo vedanta kridveda videva chaham. Lord is telling sarvasya cha aham hridi sannivishtaha. Hrid means heart and hridi means inside the heart. That's Saptami Adhikarana. So, Sarvasya Chaham, Lord announced here that I am sitting in your heart. Sarvasya Chaham Hridi Sannivishtaha Mattaha Smritihi Jnanam Apohanancha. That Jnana, the knowledge, Smritihi, whatever I remember. And the Jnanam Apohanam. Apohanam is having, actually the meaning, the power of losing. The power of, like, I have done something, I have seen so many things are happening from my childhood. I don't remember everything. So whatever I start forgetting, losing everything, so that is because of apohanam. And also when I'm clear, 2 meanings. Also when I'm clear, I don't need to think, yes, this is right or wrong. I have that viveka. I'm clear about that. So that is also apohanam. Jnanam apohanancha. So I am the knowledge, I am that smriti, I am apohanancha. Sarvasya chaham hridi sannivishtaha mattasmritir jnanam apohanancha. Vedaishcha sarvaihi ahameva vedyo. Vedaishcha sarvaihi ahameva vedyaha. It means Vedaihi means from the Vedas. Sarvaihi, from all these 3 Vedas. Ahameva vedyaha. Vedya means the subject of knowledge, that object. That is my, the from the Vedas what should be known. That is me only. Ahameva vedyaha. Vedanta krid, the doer of all the Vedantas, who has created the Vedantas. So I am to be known from all the Vedas, and I, the Vedanta krid, I am the knower, I am alone the knower of those Vedas. Krid Veda Videva Chaham. I should be known from all the Vedas. I am doer of these Vedas. Vedanta Krid Veda Videva Chaham. I should be known from the Vedas. I am the creator of the Vedas, and only I am alone the knower of all the Vedas. So I am the knower, I am that known subject, and I am also the doer who has created that Vedanta, author of that Vedanta. So Lord told here that He is everything. He started telling. Let's see the 16th shloka. Dvavimau purushau loke ksharascha eva cha ksharasarvani bhutani kutastho kshara uchyate. He is telling there are 2 kinds of person, purushas. Dvavimau, dvau imau purushau. Loke, in this word there are 2 kinds of purushas. Dvavimau purushau loke ksharaha cha akshara eva cha. One is kshara, that is that gets destroyed. Ksharaha cha akshara eva cha. One is destroyable, that is ksharadir, that is perishable, and akshara is imperishable. So there are 2 kinds of purushartha. One is kshara, perishable, and another is imperishable. Now he is telling the Ksharaha Sarvani Bhutani, that perishable is Sarvani Bhutani. So Sarvani Bhutani, Bhuta means not that ghost or something. No. Bhutani means the elements we consider, but here the Lord is telling Sarvani Bhutani means there are two types, Bhuta Prani and Bhuta Padartha. Bhuta Prani is the human being, the living beings, and Bhuta Padartha, the non-living beings. But Lord is considering all the Bhutani, living being or non-living being. So you should not understand that only of human beings. No. Kshara means everything. And Akshara is that Jivatma, that immutable, that unchanging, that Jivatma. So there are two kinds of Purushas in this word. One is Kshara and Akshara. Kshara is this Sarvani Bhutani, all the beings, and Akshara is that Jivatma, that imperishable, that one's soul. And now he is going to tell, as in the starting of this 15th chapter, I explained that at the end of the chapter, Lord will be explaining his Purushottama Swarupa. Now he started from the 16th shloka. He told two kinds of Purushas are there. One is Kshara and one is Akshara. Sarvani Bhutani Kutastu Akshara Uchyate. So Akshara is that Kutastha, that Jivatma. Now in 17th shloka, let's listen the Purushottama Swarupa. Uttamah Purushastvanyah Paramatmetyudahritah Yo Lokatrayamavishya Vibhartyavyayishvaraha. He is telling, but Uttamah Purushaha tu Anyaha. The Uttamah Purushaha, the supreme person, is other than these. He told first two kinds of Purushas. Now he is telling the supreme person is other than both of these. He is named as Uttamah Purushaha tu Anyaha Paramatma iti udaritaha. That is called, the name of that Purusha is Paramatma, that supreme self in all the Vedas. Uttamah Purushastvanyah Paramatmetyudahritah. Udahrita means so in all the Vedas and everywhere he is called with the name of Paramatma. Yes. Purusha, that Paramatma is other than both the Purushas. Yo Lokatrayamavishya Vibhartyavyayishvaraha. And that is Yo Lokatram Avishya. Avishya means presiding over that. So Avishya, going inside that. So Yo Lokatrayamavishya, that goes inside that Lokatraya, all these three lokas, and Vibharti Avyaya Ishvaraha, that upholds all the, entering in all these three Vedas, upholds Vibharti Avyaya Ishvaraha, that Bharan, Poshan, all these things. Avishya means that Pravishya, enters. So Avishya Vibharti Avyaya Ishvaraha. Vibharti means Dharayati, that upholds, that Ishvaraha, that Paramatma. The name of, with the name of Paramatma, that Ishvaraha only upholds all these three lokas, Lokatrayamavishya, that Bhur Swarakyaha, these three lokas in Bhuloka, Bhuvarloka and Swarloka. So that is a concept we seen in starting that the 14 lokas Chaturdash Bhuvanani, and now Bhur Swarloka he is considering here Lokatrayam Avishya Vibharti Avyaya Ishvaraha. That is that Purusha tu Anyaha eva. Now, once Hanumanji asked, Sitaji asked Hanumanji. Mother Sita said, Hanuman, what is the relation of your and Ramji's? So, she is asking, she was just curious what Hanuman will answer, because Hanumanji is not like a common man. He is so buddhimatam varishtham. He is Shrestha. He is so intellectual. So she asked. So what Hanumanji answered? If you are asking with the, there are three bhava, Sharira bhava, Jagat bhava and Tattva drishti. So Hanumanji answered, if mother, you are asking with the Sharira bhava, with this according to this body. So I am a das, I am the slave and he is my owner. I am das and he is my swami. If you are asking with the Jagat Bhava, so I am a creature and he is the Lord. I am just this creature. Jivatma. If you are asking with the Tattva Drishti, according to that Tattva. So Aham Brahmasmi Tattvamasi. I am also that Rama only. I am also that Lord Rama. So we both are same. We both are one. So see how he is understanding. He is getting that. If Mother Sita is asking this, this cannot be a simple question that yes, I am Das and he is that Lord. No. He answered very perfectly with the Sharira Bhava, I am Das and he is my Swami. With the Jagat Bhava, I am the creator, he is the Lord. And with the Tattva Bhava, he is also that Tattvamasi and Aham Brahmasmi. I am also that Almighty and he is also that Supreme Lord. Now let's see the 18th shloka. Yasmat ksharamati aksharaadapi chottamaha atosmi loke vede cha prathitah purushottamah. Here Lord is telling that he upholds everything, being that Ishvaraha. So there is one example for this. Ek Ram Dasharath ka beta, ek Ram घट घट में लेटा, एक राम का जगत पसारा, एक राम इन सबसे न्यारा. So that सबसे न्यारा, that is Purushottama. Other than these Kshara, Akshara and everything, Purushottama. There is one more chapai. Siya Ram Maya sab jag jaani, करहु प्रणाम जोरि जुग पानी. सिया राम मया सब जग जानी, करहु प्रणाम जोरि जुग पानी. I understand all this word Siya Ram Maya, that Paramatma Maya only, that Supreme Lord is upholding everything. That's why it is everywhere. Yasmat ksharamati toham yasmat. Because I transcend in the perishable person, that yasmat aksharam atitah aham aksharaadapi chottamaha. Here he is telling, because I am atitah from ksharad, from sarvani. Kshara is sarvani bhutani, and I am atitah, I am supreme than these akshara also, and I am uttamaha, I am supreme that akshara also. That's why first he told Purushottama to Anyaha eva. Now he is telling I am that only. So because I am Atita, I am supreme that, then superior that Akshara also, and I am superior that Akshara also. That's why in this word and in all the Vedas, I am popular, I am famous with the name of Purushottama. Ataha asmi loke vede cha. In this word and Vedas also, I am famous. Prathita Purushottama. I am famous with the name of Purushottama. He told. Now the 19th shloka, because the time is passing. Yo mamevam asammudho janati purushottamam sasarva vidbhajati mam sarva bhavena bharata. Yo mam eva asammudha janati purushottamam. Who does not understand me as Purushottama, yo mam eva asammudha. He who without delusion thus knows me as the Supreme Self. Asammudha means that deluded person. But asammudha, telling Lord, without the delusion, who is not having this delusion, the illusionary mind, no. Without the delusion, who knows me as the Supreme Self, janati purushottam, yaha janati mam eva purushottamam. This is the anvaya here. So who knows, who understand me as Purushottamam, sa sarva vidbhajati mam. So whatever that person does, that is my bhakti only. Mam sarva bhavena bharata. Whatever he does, that is my sarva vid mam bhajati. That is doing the bhajan of mine only. That is worshipping me only. As Kabir Das ji says, जहाँ जहाँ जाऊं सोई परिक्रमा, जो जो करूं सो पूजा. जब लेटूं तब करूं दंडवत भाव मिटा सब दूजा. Now wherever I go, I think that this is your parikrama only, because everywhere the Lord is there. Wherever I go, I think this is my parikrama. Whatever I do, I think that I understand that this is your worship only, this is your puja only. Jahan letu tab karo. Wherever I am laying down, I am thinking this is comes to you, dandavat. Bhava mita sab duja. Now I don't think and I don't understand anything else other than you, because I started seeing you everywhere. But we should not follow it like yes, Kabir Das was telling. So I will leave the worshipping the Lord. Our state is not that. We have just started doing our sadhana. As this sadhana will be increasing, this bhava will be increasing, but yet we have not got that sthiti. So these are the sadhanas, the dhyana, manana, that bhajana, sankirtana, that puja. These are the sadhana, that nama japa. These are the sadhana. And with the sadhana, that we will be getting what is our sadhya, getting that Lord, Supreme Lord, understanding that Supreme Lord. So that is sadhya. And this is sadhana. All the sadhanas. So who understand me as Supreme Self, whatever he does, he just worship me only with all the ways. Let's see the 20th shloka. इति गुह्यतमं शास्त्रम् इदमुक्तं मया नघ एतद्बुद्ध्वा बुद्धिमान् स्यात् कृतकृत्यश्च भारत. इति गुह्यतमं शास्त्रम् idam uktam maya nagha. Anagha means who is not having any fault. Anagha, who does not find anyone's fault. We do backbiting, and every time we are just thinking he is doing wrong, he is doing something else. Oh, he is not doing something what he should do. So every time we are just finding the faults. So who is not finding the faults? That is Anagha. Lord is calling Arjuna as Anagha. That's whatever the qualities of Arjuna, he is taking as name Anagha. He never finds the fault of others. He always sees himself and just refining himself. So, iti guhyatamam shastram, Lord, so it is the topmost secret. Guhyatamam shastram, this science is topmost secret. I have told you now, Anagha, idam uktam maya anagha. This is being told by me to you, Arjuna. Etad buddhva buddhiman syat. Etad buddhva, after knowing this, buddhiman syat, the person becomes that kritakrityaha, all the duties are accomplished after knowing this guhyatamam jnana. Etad buddhva, after knowing this, the intellectual person, the wise person will become that his all the duties are accomplished now. So God is telling kritakrityaha, whatever are our duties, that will be fulfilled. All the duties. So that wise person, after knowing this, after as I explained before, as it is, after knowing this, so Lord is telling all the duties will be fulfilled. So that is for who has got the sisters like Kabir Das, not like us. So yes, this was the 12th chapter. Let's do the Pushpita. Om Tatsadite Śrīmad-Bhagavadgītā Upanishadsu Brahma Vidyāyām Yoga Shastre Shri Krishna Arjuna Samvade Purushottama Yogo Nama Panchadashodhyayaha. Lord is telling in that Om Tatsaditi. Om Tatsaditi is the name of that Lord. Om Tatsat. That is only Sat. Om Tat Sat iti Śrīmad-Bhagavadgītā Upanishadsu Brahma Vidyāyām. In this, all the Upanishads in the Brahma Vidya, this is the conversation between the Krishna Arjuna Samvade, between the Krishna and Arjuna. Now, Krishna Arjuna Brahma Vidyayam Yoga Shastra Krishna Arjuna Sambhade. This is the 15th chapter, separated 15th chapter, named Purushottama Yoga. And also, if we say Om Tat Saditi, means whatever mistakes I have occurred while explaining, and when we are chanting the shlokas, so whatever mistakes I have occurred while chanting, all will be forgiven by the Lord. So that is Om Tat Saditi. And the Lord is telling all the Visheshanas to explain what is Gita. So Shri Krishna Arjuna Sambhade, this is 15th chapter named Purushottama Yoga. Now let's sit calmly. Let's do 2 minutes Sankirtana. Then we will move on to the question answer session. Hari Sharanam, 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 Hari Sharanam. Gopala Krishna Bhagavan ki Jai.
Thank you, Rupal Devi, for your deep insights imparted to us today. You have given us a lot of food for thought about Purushottama, the Supreme Self permeating all of creation. Announcements. This is a reminder to attend the Geeta Sevi program at 8:30 p.m. today. Didi, is Ashubhaya there today? Didi, is Ashubhaya joining us today?
No, Michelle ji. Ashubhaya is in another session. So we'll start the question answer session.
Yes.
Okay.
Let us start the question answer session. Please raise your hands and Didi will call out your name.
Yeah, if anyone is having any question, you can just raise your hands with Zoom option and switch on your video so that we can spotlight you. Yes. Riya ji, please unmute.
Jai Shri Krishna, Didi.
Hi, Jai Shri Krishna.
So my question is that in 11th shloka we have seen about the eyes of knowledge. So I want to know that how might one develop this ability to perceive the soul?
No, in which shloka?
11th shloka.
Jnana
Didi.
Chakshusha. Are you referring that?
Yes.
Okay, yes. Then what is your question? I didn't get it.
The eyes of knowledge, when we say that a person is able to know the other person, so like how can one develop this pursuit towards life?
Not Jnana Chakshusha is not actually knowing other person. It is about knowing ourselves. We know ourselves. What are we? Who am I? So finding ourselves, searching for that supreme self. So that is Jnana Chakshusha. And at all the times in a day, whenever we have some situation in front of us, what we are choosing, we are making the right decision or not. Even we know that this is right and this is wrong, and but we are leaving the right side and we are choosing the wrong side. So that happens. So we need to develop first our habit to choose the right thing for us. What we need, not what we want. This is something practical. Now, if we go with the Lord's perspective, then we need more japa, more upasana, more meditation, these things. By these, we develop that habit so that Lord will be gracing us with this ability, Jnana Chakshusha. Okay, so with that perspective, we need to do japa, we need to do upasana, we need to do meditation, and with practical perspective, we need to choose at every time. We need to choose the right. Okay. then it
Thank
can
you,
be
Didi.
developed.
Jai Shri Krishna. Thank you.
As
Jai
much
Shri-
as we walk on this spiritual path, this habit means everyone is going to get that. That is certain. Yes, Krishna Priya ji. Back with the questions.
Yes, I'm back. You recognized me. Oh, by the way, actually,
Yes.
before I forget, who's the author of that book that you have said? Like, I found that Punarjanma Kathaye, but I want to make sure if that's the right author. I saw Hari
Hanuman Prasad
Mohan.
Poddar ji.
Sorry?
Hanuman Prasad Poddar? Is it?
Oh no, I saw Hari Mohan or something like that. I will note this down. Hanuman, sorry, Hanuman what?
Hanuman Prasad Poddar. Bhaiji. We call him Bhaiji.
I see. Sure.
One of
All
the
right.
founders of Geeta Press.
I see. Okay, I will probably look it up later. Now, my question is not just related to 15th chapter, but as we are learning, I've been thinking, I got this question. I know that this Bhagavad Gita came out to the world through Sanjaya on 11th day, and then Vyasa Bhagavan ji has written this in the form of Bhagavad Gita. But then I was thinking, like, as we are chanting and knowing that there are more than one Chandasu, so I was thinking, like, how even Arjuna, Dhritarashtra, Sanjaya all followed that Chandasu. Is it Vyasaji that has modified it to follow this Chandasu? If that is the case, then
Chandas is what? Chandas is something, the style of pronouncing that. Is the style of
Mhm.
singing that shloka. So Chandas is not, everyone is following the same Chandas. Chandas is one, Anushtup and Trishtup is being followed in Bhagavad Gita. But at that time, means before 200 years, we will not find anyone talking in means prose. Everyone used to talk in poetry. So that was the habit. We don't used to have this prose kind of means that was not in habit, that was not in pattern also. Everyone used to follow the poetry pattern only.
I
So
see.
tune may be different, tune may differ person to person, but the chandas is same. Chandas is what? When we have 8 letters in a quarter, and we have 4 quarters, then it is an Ashtup Chanda. If we have 11 letters in a quarter and we have 4 quarters, then it becomes Trishtup Chanda. So like that. So everyone is following the same. If there are 11 letters, it is a Trishtup. If there are 8 letters, it is an Ashtup. So everyone is reciting the shlokas in these two chandas only. Okay.
So they those days probably they have spoken following the
Yes,
rules
they
of the
used to
grammar.
talk in poetry only. So it
Wow,
was not
wonderful.
like
That's
they
what I
are
was
forming
thinking.
the shlokas. That's why when we see our granthas, these epics, everything, whenever we see this, so this is in shlokas form. So that was not written in shloka form. That was they used to talk in shloka form. That's why we have everything written in shloka. Okay, so
I
that
see.
was the
So
pattern.
that means written language and spoken language is not different probably back then. We can think of it that
Yes,
way.
exactly,
Okay.
exactly.
Okay.
At that time.
And also like is it can we be assured that Vyasaji when he has written it he has written it as it is like as Krishna has told it to Arjuna, or could he have been
No,
modified?
no, he didn't
No.
modify anything. It is
Oh,
as it is.
I see. All right.
Yes.
All right. Then. Thank you so
That's why we
much.
say we are directly speaking the words told by the Lord. Direct
Right.
speech by the Lord. So that
Mm-hmm.
has a different effect on us, a different effect on our environment. So everything is
I see.
just magical, divine.
So has
Right.
do we also know when he has written it? Like has he written it after the war or on the 11th day itself when Sanjaya was telling it to Dhritarashtra? Do we also know that, Rupalji?
No, it was actually there are different opinions. So one I have read is Veda Vyasji has written everything before. And after
Mhm.
that, Satyug, Treta Yuga, and Dwapar Yuga, everything happened. And there are different opinions also. All the yugas were done, and then Brahmaji asked Veda Vyasji to write. Then he has written everything. So one is he has written before Satyuga also. So there was only Brahma, there was Veda Vyasji, and Veda Vyasji wrote everything what is going to happen in
Mhm.
future. So everything he has
Mhm.
written. So there are different opinions actually. We can't say what is right.
I see. Okay, but does
Or
it say
I
that
may
it
search
is a
about it.
Bhagavad? Sure. And also, in that case, in any of those versions, does it say if this has come, this Krishna, our Krishna, and Bhagavad Gita, that everything that we are talking about, has it come in this Chatur Yuga, or does it say it has come in different Chatur Yuga, you mean?
Everyone is coming in every yuga because the circle
Same thing
is
repeated.
always, yeah, same thing is repeating. There's one
Mm.
story, Ramji put his ring and Hanumanji goes to take that back. And when he goes, he sees so many rings there. So in every kalpa, Ramji is putting that ring so that Hanuman can go there and Ramji can take samadhi. So that is happening for so many kalpas. And one kalpa has so many lakhs and lakhs of years. There is a different calculation for that. So that
Mm.
is keep happening. Every time this is happening, every time we are also coming on this earth, same thing is happening, then we are dying. And again, that circle is happening. Okay.
Oh, I didn't know that. I know the circle as a time, but I didn't know that same exact stories are also unfolding.
Same thing is happening, just our karmas, if there are some different karmas, then something different happens, but likely means it is just like same only.
Mm.
Most of
Okay.
the things are same. I have heard this. Or we may
So does
ask
that mean even
Ashpriya for more clarity.
does that mean our life also is like exactly same as what it was the last
I
Kali
have
Yuga, let's
heard
say?
this. I have heard this. I have never read this, that this is same and every circle is happening again and again. This is sure. But I have heard
Mm-hmm.
same thing is happening. But I have
Mm.
not heard anywhere that the same thing is not happening. So I'm just saying what I have heard. That's why I'm telling we need more
Right.
clarity on this maybe. Or I need to search
Definitely, I
about it.
think. Because doesn't make sense. If same exact thing is happening, then how can we even come out of this cycle? I'm sure we would have done different karmas in each
In every
cycle.
we are getting the moksha.
What is it?
And in every kalpa, we are getting the moksha, and after getting the moksha, we are not coming back. But in different kalpa, we again need to come back. This may be.
Oh, oh my God, this I have not heard. So how many times do we have to strive for moksha? That is
This may
unfair.
be.
Yeah. All right. Sure. Thank
I
you
will
so much.
search about it. In next session,
Yeah.
I will tell you. Okay?
All right. Yeah. Bye.
Yeah, okay. Jai Shri Krishna. Yes, Arya, please ask.
Krishna, Didi, I
Yes,
have
Krishna.
some three doubts.
Yes.
So, why do we call Purushottama Yoga to 15th day?
Because Lord has revealed his name as Purushottama. There are two types of Purushas, Kshara and Akshara, but I am beyond both of them. So I am Purushottama. So when anywhere I'm revealing my different name, so everyone starts calling me with that. And everyone didn't know before that Lord is also called Purushottama, and he revealed. That's why this chapter has got the name Purushottama Yoga. And after that, only in 16th or 17th chapter, Arjuna will call Lord as with the name this Purushottama after 15th chapter only, because now he knows this name also. Okay, just this is the reason. Nothing else.
But what is the meaning of Pushpika?
Pushpika is the bunch of flowers. So many flowers are put together. So that is called Pushpika. Pushpa means a flower, and Pushpika, bunch of flowers. So in Pushpika, actually we are summarizing everything. This is Brahma Vidya, this is Yoga Shastra, this is the conversation between Krishna and Arjuna. And this is the 15th chapter. This is Purushottama Yoga. So we are putting all the things together. So these are different flowers. We are putting it together. So it is called Pushpika. Okay.
And Didi, how does soul convert into a new birth?
Sorry.
How does a soul gets converted into a new birth?
This soul is leaving this body. We are dying, and soul is going from here. Now, depending on the punya and papa, we need to face the nark. We have heard that hell. We need to go there, or we need to have so many other means. We are getting the birth in other forms of this body, not just coming to this earth back again. After enjoying the punya and papa, both, then we come back on this earth in some another body.
And Didi,
We
who
get the
wrote,
form in our mother's womb. That happens.
and Didi, who wrote Bhagavad Gita for first time?
Vedavyasji wrote, actually it was written, Bhagavad Gita is the part of Mahabharata, and Mahabharata was written by Ganesha ji, but who was speaking? Vedavyasji. Okay, Vedavyasji was speaking, Ganeshji was writing. So actually the writer is Ganeshji and the composer is Vedavyasji. Okay.
And Didi, why do we call Parth to Arjun?
Because Arjuna's mother's name is also Pritha. Kunti's another name is Pritha. So Prithayaha putraha Partha, as Kuntyaha putraha Kaunteya. So Kunti ke putra Kaunteya and Pritha ke putra Partha, like that. Okay.
And what was the cause of Mahabharata Yuddha?
What was the cause of Mahabharata Yuddha? Ego, dissatisfaction of Kauravas, and the adharma. Adharma was increasing, so Kauravas had to die, and because of that, Mahabharata happened. Okay. You just told 3 questions and you asked so many questions. Unfair. Yes, Lakshmi ji, please ask. Lakshmi ji, you need to unmute.
Good evening, Shukla Didi.
Yes, Jai
Shri
Shri Krishna.
Yeah.
Jai Shri Krishna, please ask.
When the soul leaves our body, it enters into another body. Okay? You are
When
telling
the soul is in this body, then it cannot enter in another body.
Sharirai yadavapnoti. When the soul
Shariram yad
leaves the body,
avapnoti. Yes.
It enters into human body or other creatures.
Any body, depending on our karmas. Not just Manushya. If so many papa karmas, we will get the adham yonis. If there are so many punya karmas, we will go to the deva, yaksha, gandharva yonis. If there are balanced punya and papa, then we will come back to Manushya yonis. Okay? And it can also be that we were in deva yonis, and after enjoying our punyas, now we have balanced punya and papa. Then again, from deva, yaksha, gandharva yonis, we are coming back to this Manushya yoni. Or we have enjoyed our papa karmas, we were in adham yonis, and now after enjoying our papa karmas, now we are again coming back to the Manushya yoni. So we can come back in this Manushya yoni from adham yonis also, from Shrestha yonis also. That may also happen.
And how many days it takes for the soul?
Not days, it takes years.
Yours, okay.
Thousands of years. Gahana karmano gati. We can never guess. Yes, Anjuji, please ask.
Jai Shri Krishna, Didi. I'm enjoying
Shri
the way you're giving the explanation. I'm very happy. And I have also some set of questions.
Please
My
ask.
first question is, like we are also a soul, a child of God. So why and from where we get this tark with tark, if and buts?
Why we are getting the if and buts?
We have so many things, no? If, buts, tark वितर्क जो हिंदी में बोलते हैं, तो वो कहाँ से आते हैं? क्यों आते हैं?
Because of our karmas, whatever we have done, because of those karmas, our thought process is built. And as our thought process is built, we are getting the if and buts.
So this is also
we
eternal.
have Manushya Buddhi. Lord has given us this intellect to think, to question, to get the answers, to find out, to search. Why shouldn't we have this if and buts? We must have. And we should search for that. Okay?
But it is eternal.
No.
From
Nothing
how
is eternal other than that Parabrahma.
मतलब कहाँ से शुरुआत हुई है किंतु परंतु का?
जब से मनुष्य की हुई होगी तब से किंतु परंतु भी आगे, क्योंकि जानवरों को तो नहीं होता इफ एंड बट्स, मनुष्यों को होता है, क्योंकि मनुष्य को भगवान ने बुद्धि दी है सोचने की, प्रश्न करने की, जिज्ञासा शंका समाधान करने की। मनुष्य जब से है तब से वो भी है।
Since we have surrender में there should not be any if and buts, किंतु परंतु, no? So how do we overcome it then?
No. don't you are mistaken somewhere. We have Shramana, Manan, Nididhyasana. Shramana says you should listen more and more, and after getting all, you should know all the concepts. So Shramana is that, and Manana is you should fix these concepts, all the concepts in your mind with logics. So Manan is if and depends on if and buts. Manan is all about that only. You have to fix all the concepts with logics so that later you should not have any doubt. Okay, so it's not like we have surrendered, so we should not have if and buts. Before surrendering or while surrendering, we should have if and buts, and we should search for the answers. We should search for the logics. And after the logics, with all the logics, we have set up our mind and we have set up all the concepts in our mind. Then there are no questions and everything is fixed. Then that's fine. Then that is Nididhyasana. Okay. So Shramana, Manana, then comes Nididhyasana. And Nididhyasana, it is like Taila Dharavat. We are pouring one glass with the oil. So there is no flickering anywhere. That should be like that. Okay.
And
So if and buts are
my,
normal.
my
It's
next
not like
question,
questionable.
my next question is regarding decision making. Sometimes we're just not able to decide at all. So at that time, what to do?
Just say Shri Krishna Arpanamastu, all Lord, you see, I'm proceeding with this. But give your 200% to think first. Think everything, think of all the possibilities, then decide. Not just, I have
So
decided something. No,
even
don't
as
go
a
with that.
trustee, even as a trustee, we don't want that any loss for our Lord also. So that we don't know exactly come to know what does Krishna wish.
No. If you have surrendered, if all the time you feel connected with Lord Krishna, then that situation will not come. If the
So that's what I
situation
said.
comes, whatever will
Sometimes it
happen,
happens.
I'm doing this,
Uh,
everything will be good for good only.
no, but
Think that
sometimes
and
it's
proceed.
just difficult to decide at all. That at that particular time what to do.
See
Not
what
always, sometimes.
Mahajanu ye nagata sapantha. Then we should see what our seniors or the great people, the scholars have done in that situation. See them and follow that. Okay?
And human tendency to have a contrary desire to the Lord. Why that way?
Not like that.
Like, matlab, desire only is the blockage for us than the Lord, no? That is why.
Not
So,
initially, I would say, because in starting, I must have that. Means there will be, it is compulsory and this is natural. I will be having that, but later on, I should leave that. First, you should have the apple, then you can renounce the apple. So, first, getting that apple, and that apple will be, we will be getting that apple because of desires only. If you are not having any desire, how we are going to get that?
but usually humans may the desires almost many times contrary to what the Lord is desiring for us. That's why we get dukhi, no?
Then we should choose what Lord desires for us.
No tendency kahan se aati hai to think different from the Lord?
मनुष्य है जी, मनुष्य की बुद्धि भगवान ने दी है, स्वातंत्र दिया है, और कर्म जितने अपने अच्छे होते हैं तो अच्छी अच्छी डिजायर्स आती हैं, बुरे कर्म होते हैं तो थोड़ा सा हमको दूसरी ओर प्रेरणा कर देती है। तो आप जो कह रहे हैं कहाँ से आता है, ये सब कुछ कर्म पे होता है। बहुत अच्छे कर्मों का स्टॉक होगा तो अच्छी प्रेरणाएं आएंगी, सही की ओर हमारा मन भागेगा और हम
माया
सही
करती
डिसीजंस
है, ये
लेंगे।
माया हमारे बुद्धि को चलाती है।
हाँ, और वो माया कहाँ से आती है? हमारे कर्मों से। बहुत अच्छे कर्मों का स्टॉक है तो अच्छी अच्छी प्रेरणाएं होंगी, बहुत बुरे कर्मों का स्टॉक है या फिर बुरे कर्मों का स्टॉक है, इन ऑल द सिचुएशन दैट इज डिफरेंट। मीन्स इन सम सिचुएशंस योर papas will be like superior, now they are deciding, they are routing you, they are deciding everything what should be happen, and at some places the punyas are deciding what should be done. Okay,
So
so
how is
only your
Maya
karmas.
controlled by the Lord? And another side, we are saying it's due to our karmas.
Maya is not Maya is controlled by the Lord, but Lord has control over Maya when He was creating this world. Not all the time. Lord has created Maya. Maya has created this world. Now Lord has given us the freedom. Now you can control this, but you need to choose at all the times that what is right. If you are choosing that, then you can control that Maya. Okay, with the japa, with the nama japa, with the upasana, with the meditation, with the good karmas, with the dana, with all these good qualities, we control our papas and we control the maya. Whenever we are doing the good, we are controlling the maya because papa karmas are decreasing. And because of papa karmas only, the maya is superior. There are less papa karmas, lesser maya effect on us. Okay?
And lastly, I would like to know how to recognize our well-wishers. Who's our well-wisher?
Why do you need to recognize that? Everyone is a well-wisher only. Even
Like how you
is
just,
our enemy, then also.
for example, you just told that if we have a doubt, we should ask some of our senior. So for that also, we should know who's our well-wisher, to whom to go to approach.
No, why well-wisher only? Mahajana can be anyone. It can be from history. If you have read history, if you are reading the newspapers, you can find the people. From them you can learn. Okay, so it doesn't mean that you just need your well-wishers for that only. Mahajana, scholarly people can be anyone. Okay, or you can ask this question to Ashubhay also, who are, if you need exact answer, so he will be answering how to find our well-wishers.
Sometimes when we are in such a dilemma, can we contact you personally?
You can ask your volunteers. You can ask. We have these written sessions for the question answer. If you need to connect personally, then you can get my contact from any of the volunteers and you can message me. Okay.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Jai Shri Krishna.
Yes, Rakesh ji. Please admit. Rakesh ji. You need to unmute.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now I am.
Please. Yes. Now I can hear you. Please ask.
Okay. Jai Shri Krishna.
Jai Shri Krishna.
My question is that how can we control our emotions and our senses? Sometimes we feel that we are very much greedy. Sometimes we feel that we are very much jealous with the people. So these, how can we control? Sometimes today I make a promise that today I will not do something. Today I will not do this thing. But suddenly after some time, it comes automatically. Why? So
There are two
how
things
can we
to
control?
control our any habit. First is reminding ourselves, practice. Second is punishing ourselves. Means don't take it otherwise that Rupal Didi is telling to punish ourselves. She is being harder. No, not like that. I'm not being hard on that. You just think that you sit for 10 minutes, you decide what you want, give yourself logics, why I want this, and if that happens, how I am going to control that. So when the situation comes, at that situation, you will be reminding yourself that I don't need to do this, I don't want this for me. Remind yourself. In 10 situations,
I did
yeah.
that. I did that. I did several times. It was started morning until noon. I didn't do all these things and bullshit things, and I follow all the things. But suddenly, it's somehow the talks has been going on, and sometimes suppose we two or three people are sitting around and we are talking something, and suddenly this comes automatically, and we go with the fluence. No, the flow. We go with the flow, and after that we think, oh my God, ये आज नहीं करना चाहिए था. That is done, but somehow it's been done. So how can we, do prashchit, or how can we manage that this
आपको
should not
after
be repeated?
effect
This should not.
कि पहले कंट्रोल कैसे करना है ये जानना है कि अगर कर दिया उसके बाद क्या करें ये जानना है. ये दो अलग अलग बातें होंगी.
नहीं, I did it. I did by mistakenly. I did it from the morning to afternoon.
Okay,
I did
आपने कर दिया है. आपने कर दिया है. Then what?
somehow.
प्रायश्चित क्या करना है?
Exactly. How can I, calm myself and be determined for that particular, stick to
Go
that
to
particular.
Lord and ask for forgiveness that I did this, I didn't want to do that, and now you can forgive me for this. I promise next time I won't do that. So promising Lord and not repeating that again. That
How many
can
times?
happen. Or Anytime you do that, means then you can ask for forgiveness. Or there are prashchitta karmas, but that is very tough. Ekadashi Upwas is for that only. In daily routine,
Yeah,
whatever
I do
papas we
because today
do,
is
for that
Ekadashi.
we
I
have
did.
Ekadashi. Sorry?
No, today is the Ekadashi. I did the vrat for the Ekadashi, gone to the Ayodhya as well for the for the forgiveness from the God that forgive
Ekadashi
me.
is
I did.
for prashchitta also. So if we are doing the Ekadashi, then our papakshaya is happening. Okay, so if any situation I did something and now I want to do prashchit, do Ekadashi Upvasa, do any Upvasa, 1 day Upvasa, like we have Brihaspativar, we have Somvar, we have like that Upvas, different kinds of Upvasa. So we can do that. Ekadashi we must do for papakshaya. Okay. And we can ask
Okay.
Lord
Thank you so
for
much. Thank you.
forgiveness if that happened, that has happened and that was not in my control. Okay. Yes. Jai
Okay.
Shri
Thank
Krishna.
you. Thank you.
Yeah, Rashmi ji.
Hello, Jai
Rashmi
Shri
ji.
Krishna.
Yeah, Jai Shri Krishna.
Jai Shri Krishna. I have few questions regarding Guru. Okay. I want to
Hmm.
know that how can we find a Guru or Guru finds his own Shishya? And
Finding
once,
Guru is very means it's simple, but finding a eligible shishya, finding a eligible disciple is very tough.
because in the beginning when I joined L1, I'm in the L1 session now. So in the beginning when I joined it, so in the class, everybody I heard saying that you are chosen ones for learning Gita. So like that, even the guru chooses the shishya.
Yes, surely.
So I just wanted to know what we feel when we found a guru. I mean, he is only the guru. How we get to know that?
In these days, not actually, we are getting the vibes that he can be my guru, but we need to check with the logics. We have some parameters. With that, we can decide whether I want to make him as my guru, because there are so many saints in India. There is यहाँ पे कोई कमी नहीं है, हम ऐसा कह सकते हैं. So there are so many gurus, and for us we can listen to them. There's kathas, there are pravachans, so many, means there are so many gurus, so we can just listen to them more and more. Then we can decide whose kathas, whose means speeches suits us. Okay, who, and then you see they're asking for to worship them, or they are asking to worship the Lord. If they're asking to worship the Lord, then he is right. If he is asking to worship himself, then it's not right. If he is telling anything which is not in Shastra, not right. If he is telling everything with the Shastric reference, he is right. If he is means coming from some Guru Parampara, then he is right. If he is Swayambhu, he don't have any Guru Parampara, he is just Swayambhu, means I have declared myself as a Guru and I have become a Guru. There is no Guru, means before me. So I'm not, I don't belong to any Guru Parampara. So I'm not right. So there should not be anyone as declared that I have declared myself as a Guru, but he should belong to some Guru Parampara. Okay. As our Param Pujya Swami Govindagiri Maharaj, he has some Giri Parampara. His Guru is Satyamitranand Giriji Maharaj. Okay, so like that, Guru must belong to some Guru Parampara. Then he can be a Guru.
And one more,
So like that, we have three
and
parameters.
one more concept I wanted to know, that is, there are some Jivan Samadhis of lot of gurus. So, I mean, what effect does it have on our prayers, or I mean, what is exactly how it is different from the idol gods that are present in the temples and the Jivanta Samadhis?
No, Jivan Samadhi, are you referring to Ganesha Maharaj?
No, actually, I have
Or the people these days, means there are some saints, we say they have
yeah,
Jivan Samadhi. It is
yes,
totally different. There are people, they have the effect of avidya till now because they have the sharira. After leaving the sharira, they may get the moksha. That can happen. But right now they have the avidya with them. So even this is Jivan Samadhi, or it is actual or not, that can also not be decided. Okay, so
Okay.
first we need to see this is just they are just saying or this is real. So we need to first search that. Okay, if it is real, then he is a great saint. We can ask him to make us his disciple. Okay.
Okay. Yeah. I just had these questions. Yeah. Thank you so much.
Even samadhis are there, but there are very few. Means just don't believe if anyone says that I have Jivan Samadhi. There are so many people, they are just saying. They are misusing
Yeah.
this word. Okay?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
Jai Shri Krishna. Poonam ji, please unmute. Poonam ji. Okay, Abhijit ji, you please ask.
Sure. My question is probably is applicable only for people who doesn't know Sanskrit. So there are 3 steps, or not to number it, but we learn by reading the slokas and then we understand it, and then comes implementing the Gita. So keeping the implementing aside, the first 2 is like reading and understanding. If we read in the language that we are familiar with, we will understand the detailed interpretation and also the meaning. And that helps in implementing it. But memorizing the shloka, this verses, right? So I just want to understand, or curiosity, like after rereading, completing a level 1, maybe like 20 verses from chapter 12 and chapter 14. Then as we move on to the other chapters, we may forget the shlokas. So do you recommend memorizing this in Sanskrit? We don't know the word-to-word meaning, but if we read in our language, it helps in grasping it. So
When I
my
memorized
question
Geeta,
is,
I was also not knowing the meaning, Abhijit ji. As you said, the question is applicable for them who doesn't know Sanskrit. 6 years ago, I was also not knowing a single word of Sanskrit. Even in my 11th standard, I had the Sanskrit in optional subject, but I have chosen computer over Sanskrit. I didn't choose this. But after 12th, studying with physics, chemistry, math, then I asked Ashubhaya, my mentor, the international working president of GÍTA Pariwar, that what should I do? Because I was affiliated with GÍTA Pariwar since 12 years. So now I asked Ashubhaya and he said, we don't need any more engineers and doctors. Now you all should go for Sanskrit studies. Then we started learning and we got this. So for memorizing Bhagavad Gita, you don't need to know the meaning, first thing. And as you said, will you recommend this? Yes, I would recommend that you should memorize the Gita, because every time we cannot have the book in our hands. In any situation, shouldn't happen, but if we met with an accident or something happened, I'm not able to speak, I'm not able to read, I'm not able to see anything. Anything happen, any situation happens, we have memorized the shlokas. Now in any situation, we can just chant the shlokas in my mind. So that is a great effect. Even we are memorizing 20 shlokas, not the whole Gita. But we should memorize a few shlokas so that if any situation happens at any time in this life, we should know some shlokas so that we can recite those. Okay?
so is it the number of repetition and then it stays in
Easiest
memory?
method is actually I and my sister Jyoti Shukla ji, another program coordinator of Learngeeta, we both started competing in each other and we learned 8th chapter, 28 shlokas in a day. What we were doing, just first chapter repeating 5 times with seeing the book, and then closing the book and reciting 5 times without seeing the book. Then second quarter again repeating 10 times, then repeating whole line 10 times. Then again third quarter repeating 10 times, fourth quarter repeating 10 times, then whole line, second line repeating 10 times. Then repeating the whole shloka 10 times without seeing. And I have memorized the shloka within 10 minutes, minimum 5 minutes, maximum 10 minutes. It will not take more than 10 minutes and you have memorized the shloka. So daily giving 20 minutes and memorizing 2 shlokas. Now it depends on your practice, how much you practice. You can memorize. Okay?
Okay, so it's
So it
it's
is
purely
just
for having that memory, because we cannot recall the entire interpretation, but the shlokas can remain even if we don't know the word. It is recommended to
in our
practice.
school time, we used to chant the prarthanas. We used to have the prayers. We were not knowing the meaning at that time. But later, at in this age, when someone starts chanting that, we get the meaning. Oh wow! I was chanting for so many years, but I was not knowing the meaning. Now I get it. So memorizing the shlokas and chanting it, and now I have these shlokas in my mind. Now any situation happens, oh, I know the shloka. Now I connect with the meaning. So you should know the meaning, but not shloka by shloka. Just as a gist, what Bhagavad Gita tells us, what is in Bhagavad Gita, so that no one can fake you on the name of Bhagavad Gita. Okay, so we should know the
Okay.
meaning, what is in Bhagavad Gita, but you don't need to exactly know the meaning shloka by shloka. Okay, that is
Okay,
not
thank you.
necessary. Yeah, Jai Shri Krishna. Yes, Jitendra ji. Jitendra ji, are you here? Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, Didi.
Yeah, Jai Shri Krishna. Jai Shri Krishna.
Yes, Krishna.
Please,
I have
please
a
ask.
question. I have a question that how can I control my anger?
Whenever you get angry, just take long breathing 10 times. Hold yourself, close your eyes, drink 1 glass of water. And after 10 seconds, don't reply anything. Just go back to your work, whatever you love. You can control your anger within 7 days, within a week. Okay? Just follow this practice and tell me next week what happened.
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah, Inderji?
हाँ जी, मेरा क्वेश्चन यह है कि पार्थ और इसका कहना कौन थे, दो शब्द यूज किए जाते हैं इसमें, गीता में है बहुत, उसका अर्जुन के लिए। तो पार्थ पुत्र जो है उसका कहना पार्थ का पुत्र हुआ, पार्थे जहाँ पे यूज हुआ। और दूसरा सेकंड जहाँ पर कौन थे, कौनते के लिए यूज किया, ये स्पेशली वर्ड स्पेसिफिकेशन, इसका क्या नाम है, वर्ड्स का गीता में अर्जुन के साथ क्या है, या कृष्ण ने क्यों उनको इस शब्दों से इसका पर्टिकुलर श्लोक में बताते हैं,
जी
बुलाते
आशु
हैं।
भैया कह रहे थे कि हमको इसके ऊपर भी एक विवेचन रखना चाहिए कि किस श्लोक में भगवान ने अर्जुन को किस नाम से बुलाया, उसका क्या वहां पे प्रसंग है। तो ये है सबका सब डिफरेंट श्लोकाज में भगवान जब अर्जुन को कुछ याद दिलाना होता है उनकी शक्ति, तो उनको महाबाहो नाम से बुलाते हैं। जब उनको
महाभाव
अपना रिश्ता
भारत,
याद दिलाना होता है, हाँ महारथी, जब उनको अपना रिश्ता याद दिलाना होता है तो कौन्तेय नाम से बुलाते हैं कि तुम मेरे बुआ के बेटे हो। जब उनको बहुत ज्यादा प्यार आता है अर्जुन पे तो उनका प्रिय नाम है पार्थ, वो पार्थ नाम से अर्जुन को बुलाते हैं। ऐसे सबका अलग अलग प्रसंग है, सबका अलग अलग भगवान जब जो फील कर रहे होते हैं वो उस नाम से बुला लेते हैं। हम सबकी भी घर में माँ को बहुत ज्यादा प्यार आता है तो वो घर का कोई चिकू पिकू नाम होता है वो उस नाम
लड्डू
से
का
बुलाती
आरती
है।
की शॉर्ट जाती है,
हाँ
ठीक
बिल्कुल
है।
बिल्कुल सही बात है, तो अलग अलग नामों का अपना अपना प्रसंग होता है।
लेकिन एक चीज है, पार्थ जो था ये इसका कहना है कुंती का नाम था या कुंती के उसका क्या नाम है, परिवार में
प्रथा
किसी का
कुंती
नाम?
का नाम था,
प्रथा,
प्रथा के पुत्र पार्थ, कुंती,
प्रथा
हाँ कुंती के पुत्र कौन्तेय, ऐसा है।
कौनते, और
हाँ
प्रथा जो है कुंती का नाम है।
हाँ जी।
अच्छा, तो ये दो नाम उनके पहले से इसका क्या नाम उनके फैमिली में होंगे, माता पिता ने रखे होंगे।
बचा नहीं रखे होंगे। अब वो हो जाता है जैसे जनक जी की पुत्री को हम जानकी कहते हैं,
जानकी कहते,
विदेह राज
सीता भी
थे
कहते
इसलिए
हैं,
हम वैदेही कहते हैं, कैकेयी
सीता।
नरेश की पुत्री है इसलिए हम कैकेयी कहते हैं। उस समय बहुत प्रथा थी, मतलब पिताजी के राज्य के नाम पे। अब पांचाल के नरेश है विराट इसलिए हम पांचाली कहते हैं, द्रौपदी को द्रुपद की पुत्री है इसलिए हम द्रौपदी कहते हैं, नाम तो उनका कृष्णा था। तो
हाँ
ऐसे
जी,
करके बहुत सारे मतलब सब रेफरेंस हो जाते हैं, उसमें प्रचलन में था जहाँ के हैं जो उनके पिता के नाम पे उनका बना दिया जाता है, उनके अपत्य।
जिस तरीके से गुजराती में उसका क्या नाम फादर के नेम के साथ बोला जाता है, वो इसका क्या नाम है, उस कन्वेंशन बनाई हुई थी उस वक्त, वो कन्वेंशन थी, दैट इज अ कन्वेंशन, द पीपल विल स्पीक इन दैट पर्टिकुलर वर्ड्स।
जी 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 बिल्कुल, वही होता है
धन्यवाद,
वही होता है।
धन्यवाद आपका, आपने एक्सप्लेन किया, अच्छा एक्सप्लेन किया। और इसके ऊपर अगर एक कोई होगा सेशन तो सुनने में आनंद आएगा।
बिल्कुल बिल्कुल, उसकी प्लानिंग करते हैं। आज मुझे कुछ क्वेश्चंस छोड़ने पड़ रहे हैं। I have to join another revision session for the question answer. So if any question is left, then we can ask in the next session in L2 revision. Now I need to leave. Actually, that is very important, so that I need to go. Michelle ji,
Yes, Didi, thank you for your deep
May you
insights
please
which you
handle?
have imparted to us today. You
Yeah,
have given
Jai
us
Shri
a
Krishna.
lot of food for thought about Purushottama Yoga. And also, I want to extend my heartfelt gratitude for your thought-provoking session. The challenge is to practice and apply the deep learning you have imparted. We would like to thank each and every one of you Geeta Sadhaks for attending this evening session. See you all in another enlightening session next week. On behalf of Geeta Pariwar, sincere thanks to the technical team for their relentless efforts in making the session a great success. There will be the chanting of the Hanuman Chalisa after the prayer, so please stay behind for that. Let's again offer our prayers at the lotus feet of the Lord. We call upon Pratibha Devale ji. Mrs. Pratibha Devale, MSc B.Ed, a lecturer from Amba Jogai, District Beed, Maharashtra, is now a housemaker. She loves reading books. She joined Geeta Pariwar in November 2021 and now serves as trainer and an examiner for Geeta Jignasu. Welcome, Pratibha Didi.
जय श्री कृष्ण। योगेशं सच्चिदानन्दं वासुदेवं व्रजप्रियं धर्मसंस्थापकं वीरं कृष्णौ वन्दे जगद्गुरुं श्रीकृष्णौ वन्दे जगद्गुरुं। जय श्री कृष्ण।
Thank you, Pratibha Didi, for your melodious prayer. Jai Shri Krishna.
श्री गुरु चरण सरोज रज निज मन मुकुर सुधारी बरन रघुबर बिमल जसु जो दायक फलचारी बुद्धिहीन तनु जानिके सुमिरौ पवन कुमार बल बुद्धि विद्या देहु मोहि हरहु कलेश विकार। जय हनुमान ज्ञान गुण सागर जय कपीस तिहु लोक उजागर रामदूत अतुलित बल धामा अंजनी पुत्र पवन सुत नामा महावीर विक्रम बजरंगी कुमति निवार सुमति के संगी कंचन बरन विराज सुबेसा कानन कुंडल कुंचित केसा हाथ वज्र ध्वजा विराजय कांधे मूंज जनेऊ साजय शंकर सुवन केसरी नंदन तेज प्रताप महाजगवंदन विद्यावान गुणी अति चातुर राम काज करिबेको आतुर प्रभु चरित्र सुनिबेको रसिया राम लखन सीता मन बसिया सूक्ष्म रूप धरि सिंहि दिखावा विकट रूप धरि लंक जरावा भीम रूप धरि असुर सहारे रामचंद्र के काज सवारे लाय सजीवन लखन जियाए श्री रघुवीर हर्षि उर लाए रघुपति कीन्ही बहुत बड़ाई तुम मम प्रिय भरत ही सम भाई सहस बदन तुम रोज सगावै अस कहि श्रीपति कंठ लगावै सनकादिक ब्रह्मादि मुनीसा नारद सारद सहित अहिसा जम कुबेर दिगपाल जहाते कवि कोविद कहि सके कहाते तुम उपकार सुग्रीव ही कीन्हा राम मिलाय राजपद दीना तुम्हरो मंत्र विभीषण माना लंकेश्वर भय सब जग जाना जुग सहस्र योजन पर भानु लील्यो ताहि मधुर फल जानू प्रभु मुद्रिका मेलि मुख माहि जलधि लांघि गए अचरज नाहि दुर्गम काज जगत के जेते सुगम अनुग्रह तुमरे तेते राम दुआरे तुम रखवारे होत न आज्ञा बिनु पैसारे सब सुख लहै तुम्हारी सरना तुम रक्षक काहू को डरना आपन तेज समारो आपै तीनों लोक हाकते कापै भूत पिशाच निकट नहीं आवै महावीर जब नाम सुनावै नासै रोग हरै सब पीरा जपत निरंतर हनुमत बीरा संकट ते हनुमान छुड़ावै मन क्रम वचन ध्यान जो लावै सब पर राम तपस्वी राजा जिनके काज सकल तुम साजा और मनोरथ जो कोई लावै सोई अमित जीवन फल पावै चारों जुग प्रताप तुम्हारा है प्रसिद्ध जगत उजियारा साधु संत के तुम रखवारे असुर निकंदन राम दुलारे अष्ट सिद्धि नो निधि के दाता असबर दीन जानकी माता राम रसायन तुम्हारे पासा सदा रहो रघुपति के दासा तुम्हारे भजन राम को पावै जन्म 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 के दुख बिसरावै अंत काल रघुवर पुर जाई जहाँ जन्म हरि भक्त कहाई और देवता चित्तन धरई हनुमत से सर्व सुख करई संकट कटई मिटई सब पीरा जो सुमिरई हनुमत बल बीरा जय 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 हनुमान गोसाई कृपा करहु गुरुदेव की नाई जो सत बार पाठ कर कोई छूट ही बंदी महासुख होई जो यह पढ़ हनुमान चालीसा होय सिद्धि साखी गौरी सा तुलसीदास सदा हरि चेरा की जय नाथ हृदय महडेरा पवन तनय संकट हरन मंगल मूर्ति रूप राम लखन सीता सहित हृदय बसहु सुर भूप सियावर रामचंद्र की जय पवन सुत हनुमान की जय।